Writing B2B proposals used to take me hours, but now with Claude Code, it only takes me 2 minutes. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how I built this workflow for creating B2B proposals in Claude Code. So as you can see, this is the final output of the proposal, and it has the clear title with executive summary, and it even has the recommended investment amount based on my brand. And in this video I am showing you with my brand that is supposed to do a SNS marketing for companies. So this is not the real data, but it is a good representation of how this B2B proposal workflow works. So it has the proposed solution architecture to propose to the targeted company, and it has core deliverables that is highly personalized to my brand. So social media management, monthly strategy session, and then campaign, and etc. It even has case studies to tailor this proposal to a specific company. So in this case, I used a whiskey brand in Scotland as a targeted company for the proposal. And it even has case studies such as studies from Patagonia and Shopify. And these case studies are tailored to each company that you want to make a proposal for. So this proposal is already giving me all of the investment and the timeline for the service. So you don't need to touch it. You can literally send this to the targeted company to propose a branded service that is actually tailored to each company. And it has the ROI projection calculation based on the company's details. So let me show you how this works. And I made a flowchart to show how this system works. So first, when you input a company's URL or the name to the AI and tell it to create a business proposal, it conducts a Perplexity deep research as well as Hunter.io to get their emails. And it creates a research output like this in a JSON format so that you can parse it later on. And then it calls another skill called proposal writer to map the main points and then select the case studies, calculate ROI, and load templates from the assets. So it has all of these packages. So this skill has access to the package to create a branded business proposal. And phase 3 is document generation, and the Claude skill follows the exact step to create a golden standard business proposal document so that the output is consistent every time. So really the big benefit of using Claude Code to create business proposals and documents and etc. is that you can store a template and the exact step-by-step workflow that Claude can follow to create an exact output that is consistent and has the right branding. And then lastly, it has another skill to assure the quality. After generating all of these points in the documents, it goes through the document again with another agent. So the document is checked by another agent to check for the brand voice, fact verification, competitiveness, legal compliance, and formatting. And then the final output is what you see right here. So let me actually show you how this can be run. So to run this, you just open Claude Code by going to terminal and typing Claude. And because my demo brand is a SNS marketing brand, I am going to search for Wetherspoon, which is a famous pub in the UK. So I want to create a demo business proposal for them. So let me show you how it works. I just literally type in can you create a business proposal for Wetherspoons in the UK? So you literally just prompt it and it will activate all of these workflow by itself. So you don't need to run any commands or anything like that. You just set the skills once and then you just prompt Claude Code like this and it is going to activate the right skill for you. So right now, Claude Code is trying to activate a skill called research. And yeah, you can see the description. It does the research shown right here to get the output such as industry analysis, pain points, competitors, etc. So I'm just going to say yes, you can run the skill. So in the backend, it is going through the exact step that it can follow to conduct a research for the company Wetherspoons. Let me show you how this research skill is configured in my Claude Code. So if you go to .claude files, you can see the skills folder, and I have many skills, and then one of them is research. So when the research skill is activated, it is first reading this file called skill.md, and it has the correct exact workflow and the instruction for Claude to follow when doing a certain output. And it also has Python scripts, as you can see, such as API helpers. This is going to call the Perplexity API to conduct a web search and a web deep research. It also calls Hunter API to get the emails for this company so that you can actually send this proposal. So as you can see, setting up skill is very easy. And actually, if you want to create a script like this, what you need to do is just you need to consult with Claude and you just say, oh, hey, I want to create this kind of script to do this thing. Can you create it for me? And you can make a script like this. And I literally haven't touched a single line in this. This is all made by AI and it works. It actually calls the correct API. So as you can see, it finished has finished. So let me see how that went. So you can see that inside this clients folder, you have Wetherspoons folder to store all of the files. And it has now created the research output document in JSON format. And as you can see, this is a very structured research format for Wetherspoon, and it has the pain points of the company, and then competitors, and then decision makers, and as well as the citations. And after this research is done, Claude is now calling proposal writer skill. So it is going to generate the customized B2B marketing proposal that is tailored to this company. So I'm going to run this skill. And let me show you how this skill is configured. So this is the proposal. So this is, okay. So this is the proposal writer skill. And as you can see, inside it has skill.md file, just like research skill. And it has the exact workflow again. And more importantly, inside this assets folder, you have all of the templates for each part of the proposal, such as case studies, executive summary, price table, and a solution architect. So when this skill is activated by Claude, it also goes through these assets and it creates a proposal by referring to these templates. And that's why the output of the business proposal is always consistent. So in your case, in your own business, you can have your own tailored assets so that Claude will read and tailor your business proposal to your own. And as you can see, it has finished creating the file. So let me just accept this file. So now it has created a draft for the business proposal. So let me find the draft. Okay. So under Spoons folder, it has created a proposal draft. And as you can see, the proposal is already created. And this is very similar to the first one that I showed before, and as you can see, the format is consistent because I have the right skill to make the proposal consistent. And now it is trying to run the last skill, the quality assurance checker, to make sure this business proposal that it just generated is actually up to the standard. So let me run this skill. So now the quality assurance report has finished. So let me accept this. And based on this report from the quality assurance, it is going to update the business proposal to finally create a perfect proposal. Okay, so the proposal has been made, and since the quality validation was all correct, it just copied the original draft and made it the final proposal. And as you can see, the recommended investment for this company is different from the last example that I showed about the Scottish whiskey brand. And the ROI calculation is also tailored to this company. So it has a conservative estimate and payback period, and then 3-year NPV. And these are all done in a matter of maybe 10 minutes, where I literally just didn't do anything. I just clicked accept to whatever Claude is trying to do. So if you like this video, please subscribe. And if you want to get a one-on-one consulting call with me to install Claude Code directly into your business seamlessly right away, please book a call from the link down below. And if you want to get a template for this business proposal creation workflow inside Claude Code with the skill description, skill Python file, and all of this, please leave a comment and I'll send you the link to download this template. Thanks for watching.